welcome to episode 6 of Day of Destiny. I'm your GM, Dustin Fletcher. Let's meet our Rangers. We're gonna start with you.
Oh, hi, I'm Katie Wilson. I play Riley Taylor, the Black Ranger.
I'm gonna go to you.
Hi, I'm Erika Fermina. I play Samantha Van, the Yellow Ranger.
Hi, I'm Ahren Gray. I'm playing Alec Mark, the Red Ranger.
Yes, and you are Ahren, and your character is Alec.
Yeah.
I never mix those two up.
Nope,
Never.
not even once.
Not even
Let's
once.
start with the same letter.
Nope.
Hey, I'm Carlos Luna. I play HQ, the Blue Ranger.
And I'm Xander Jeanneret, playing Kian Hart, the Pink Ranger.
And last time we saw our Rangers, you all had just thwarted something in a military base with a strange canine-like creature, alien, something who was named Finster, that you learned from the General Repulsa, who you saw on hologram. But Alpha 5 came over your comms as he finally was able to get through and was like, Rangers, we have a situation, as you teleported to Main Street as a knight was like going through the streets, kind of rampaging, and you come through and there's this massive 8-foot tall armored individual who was a tough battle, and you went through. Your power bow wasn't able to get through as everything was reflecting off. You all kind of came in and the armor was so durable and nearly indestructible, but with some words of encouragement from Zordon, you looked into yourself and you all summoned your Zords for the very first time. And as they came over, you entered, you were able to beat and best the Nasty Knight, as you all came together once again as a team. But with that over, and after a very, very long day, you finally found rest, where Kian, you emailed Toshi and responded with that. You got another text message from Tracy, and the rest of you just settled down and slept. The next day, Alec, you went and had a conversation with your parents.
I'm gonna start crying.
And it was a conversation, and you learned some things that you have to keep secret. But you also learned that your middle name isn't just I, but actually stands for something. Or that's what they
I have 4 first names.
Yeah.
I have 5 first names.
Kian, you responded to or had a response from Toshi and replied the next morning, and the rest of you just had a day of rest and just a day to relax after a very, very tough day before. Following that, you went back to the command center where you did some training with your Zords, and you fully interacted with your Zords, meeting them and talking to them and kind of seeing what the artificial intelligence, the AI of the Zords are, and they all customized to your own personal liking so that your control over it is exactly how you want it to be. It was, you guys again came together and learned how to work together as a team. And that is kind of where we start the following day. It's been a couple days later, it's all been kind of quiet around. You've done classes, you've kind of started to kind of get in the rhythm of college and getting into the rhythm of all of that. You kind of wake up, and Sam, it's getting close to rush week, and you kind of like, as you're getting up for the day and finish getting ready, you kind of look over to your side table and you can see kind of on the top is that flyer you got from Rebecca that is the rush week. And then your eyes kind of like shift, and next to that you see the Esports Club flyer that Riley had made with Kian for the esports team, and you see them just kind of sitting next to each other as you just kind of, process that. Anything you do?
I'll pick both of them up and sort of weigh them over. She'll set down the sorority flyer and sit on the bed and just take in the esports flyer. She'll text Kian.
Okay.
I'm thinking about joining the esports team.
That's amazing. Do you want to grab coffee quick?
Yeah.
See you in 10.
I love it. Literally, but at the same time, ding, ding. And then it says see you in 10.
I just send the shocked emoji.
The twins with bunny ears.
As y'all head down, what are the rest of you guys doing? Is there anything you do as you wake up this day? I'd say at this point it is like Saturday, and so you've kind of like the week has gone by and nothing, and so it's the weekend, and so you're kind of gearing up for no classes today. Kind of have the day to kind of get together. You know that the first E-Club meeting, the Esports Club meeting, is today to kind of gear up and kind of do that first little kind of meet and greet of everyone and kind of start your coaching of what it means to be on an esports team.
Yes.
Would you have texted Zane?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been in contact with like anybody that has shown a remote interest whatsoever.
Got it. Awesome. Excellent.
But also, I would like to have contacted like the cheer squad, like maybe not Lacey, but definitely Tori and Alina.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Was there anything that you guys wanted to do?
I think that Alec is just like at the field running laps, trying to get back in shape.
And that is great because you actually, as you're doing that, you see that tryouts for the track team are coming up.
I hope it's like one of those like rippable papers that you can get. And he's just like, and he just keeps on running like, there's no notes about snacks.
But yeah, and you absolutely. So you run by, you're like, what's that? Oh, there. You just keep running.
For sure.
But yes. So that's also coming up this week that you can start.
Does it interfere with
reforming.
anything else? Is it on its own free time slot?
On its own free time.
Oh, we going.
Yeah. I will say HQ because you just like to be like watch the news and have everything going. There is definitely something that catches your interest that you kind of hear as you're just getting ready, having your little robot bring you your snacks or your breakfast or your morning coffee or whatever.
I want to say it's like one of those robots from the 80s, though.
Oh, 100%.
It's not like a new robot.
Robot butler.
You hear Power Rangers from the TV.
Oh. Then I perk up right away and I turn it up.
Okay, and you look and you see footage from last week when you rescued the fire, and the header at the bottom is, who are they? Who are these Power Rangers? And then you can kind of hear there is just the news anchor is like talking. Is like, are they vigilantes? Are they here? Who are they? And then you see footage from your fight with the Nasty Knight. Where it looks like someone in one of the other buildings had a cell phone, and there's cell phone footage of that fight from up high looking down. And it's like cutting back and forth from you all just getting like tossed about, and then and then the Zords themselves like fighting and demolishing it and then teleporting out.
Oh wow. HQ like kind of perks up and is just like, I need to know everything. He gets on his laptop, he opens it up, and he starts like making like an automated program to like find any footage or information that people are posting about us online and collecting it all. I want to like know basically anything or anyone that's like talking about us like on the internet. I want to bring it all together and like kind of have it organized.
Okay.
Like not only to have that information, but also to like track who's tracking us or who's like looking at us and like what people actually know.
Okay,
about
go ahead and give me a technology computers roll.
Nice.
And I'm going to say that you can have edge on this because it's your computer. You've done this. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I've probably done it for like my brother.
Absolutely.
And, like, his stuff.
Yep.
My main focus is going to be like protecting us. Like, do they have footage of the Zords that like show flaws or like weaknesses and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Ooh. 19.
Hey!
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. You instantly get that. You get that going, and you have it where it will, send to your personal device, either your phone or, your watch or anything like that. You can easily have it kind of send to that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then later I just want to tap into like who's like talking about us, like
Yeah.
the keywords, and then like later I want to find out who's texting about us.
Okay.
Like all that type of stuff.
Yeah, once we get to that, we'll probably have to do another roll.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
start to-
for sure.
That's there. You're starting to skirt that line.
I haven't built that yet.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, the government is going to start tracking us. I would imagine.
All right, Riley, is there anything that you?
It's Saturday, right?
It is Saturday.
So she's working at the youth center
Just
today.
working at the youth center.
I feel like today's class is probably like a rock climbing class. So
Okay.
she's probably teaching kids rock climbing, and she's like really good at it now, and probably like scales the wall on accident. Like, here, you just put your hand here, and all of a sudden she's at the top.
Yeah.
And she's
And
like,
it's like-
oh, and she like, yeah. So she like, and she's not even like harnessed or anything.
Yeah.
She comes right back down, and all these kids are like, wow.
Yeah, they're just like,
Not safe.
whoa, Miss Riley, you're so cool.
But then she quickly realizes, like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I did that.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, like, put your harnesses on.
Yeah.
On belay
Yeah,
on.
yep. And I'll also say that this is like every other Saturday, you go down and you help pass out food at the homeless shelter.
Yeah.
So this is your Saturday for that. So once you get done with your shift at the youth center, you head down there and you start your shift by kind of passing out food and helping and whatnot. Like while you're there, kind of getting your food. One of your regulars who you know and has this this personality of like, you know what, I live on the streets, but I'm kind of sees the best in everything. Older lady, her name, she just goes by Mama T. Like you just know her as Mama T, and she sees you and she's just like, oh Riley, how you doing?
I'll give her a hug.
She'll hug
Mama
you back.
T, it's so good to see you.
Oh, still looking good. That smile always brings me joy.
Thank you.
And she'll kind of take her thing, and then you kind of see another one who's kind of like the conspiracy theorist.
Oh no.
Comes up. His name's Greg, and
Greg.
I was down there and I saw a medieval knight. Just show up out of nowhere.
A medieval knight?
Yeah, and you see, oh, Greg, Mama T, just
Yeah.
like, you know how he goes on, and he's like, I'm serious. This time I did. That's what I saw. But that's not the best. I was just trying to mind my own business, cuddling up, in my spot, And these suits show up and force me out. They're looking at this place and I'm trying to get some sleeps and they just won't let me sleep, and they kick me out of my favorite sleeping spots. You know what? I'm telling you, you know what it is? It's aliens.
I think you've been watching too many movies.
Yeah, you
again.
see Mama T like, oh my goodness. And the government's here and I know for a fact that they have a secret base where they do an alien tests, and that's what they're gonna. And he starts going on, and then he
just
starts
like,
talking about the
I'm
time
just
that he
nodding
was
against
abducted and all of that.
Oh gosh.
Yep, and
That's amazing.
but you've heard like that story. Like he goes on about that all the time, and so you're talking. But he gets his food, and he doesn't stop as he's continuing on. And with that, and that kind of plays into your Streetwise and where that goes. As you definitely use Greg a lot of times to get because he always talks.
Yeah.
You have to kind of weed out what is
True versus.
what his imagination has kind of filled in the blanks and a very very pathological in his own mind. But definitely there's usually truth into almost everything that he says. And you get that sense, and Mama T just kind of smiles. Thanks, sweetie. You keep doing what you're doing, and you just gets down and sits down, and so everything kind of goes on from there. And it's just a good day. And you kind of look around, and everyone who sees you just smiles and thanks you, and you just get that sense that you're welcomed here. We're gonna go to our coffee meeting.
Yeah.
Our coffee date.
We'll go to the juice bar.
Yeah. The juice bar.
So yeah, we'll meet in and we'll have like a regular that I always get there.
Which is what?
It's just black coffee
At the juice bar?
at the juice bar.
Wow.
Yeah, they keep a pot just for Kian.
Actually has a label on it.
Kian's coffee.
With a K.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, sitting at the like round table, I think, with the high stools, just watching.
Samantha has probably like a tall, just very green juice.
Mhm.
She comes and sits down.
This is very exciting. What came over you?
I was thinking about all my extracurriculars and, how I want to spend my time, and like I know I haven't been at like I play Underlook, but I don't like do it competitively, and I think it could
That's
be really
fine.
fun.
Yeah, we can
right?
teach you for sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, okay, I did want to say something, and we haven't really had a chance to talk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for not being there for you. I was gone for a year after cheer practice, and
It's fine.
you had to deal with Lacey all this time on your own, and it hasn't gotten any better, I can see.
Well, yeah, it's been a weird thing, you know.
I've only talked about myself and my experiences. How are you? How have you been?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, like what I want to do with everything, you know.
I want to help you figure that out too. And don't get me wrong, I would be overjoyed if it was video games and the esports team, but I don't want it to be something that you feel forced to join.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't, and I think that's why I want to.
We would love to have you. The first meeting's today, though. Does that work?
Yeah.
I'll see you there. I gotta go finish setting up.
Okay, yeah. Text me the info.
Will do. I'll hop off.
We're gonna. If there's nothing else anybody else wants to do today,
I want to add one more.
okay, yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna have HQ while he's tracking all the information on the Power Rangers. I want to have him tracking Dylan Reese
Okay.
as well, like specifically Dylan.
Dylan Reese. Okay.
And like I think
That was the film student, right?
yeah, that he really like got in his craw. Like he really like awoke something in him and like made him upset. And I think it starts off like when he's like programming the search, he's like, oh, like keywords if Dylan Reese shows up. And then also like he goes down that rabbit hole of just like, I'm gonna find all his social media and his website, and I wonder if he's writing a blog about me and or my brother or whatever. And then just also like by the time it starts getting a little too far, like where he's like, I wonder if I can get into his webcam
I
and
need
see
you.
if
I need you to make me I need you to make me a computer hacking role.
Oh.
100% what this
I
is.
don't have hacking.
That's fine. So it'd be just straight computers
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I could see that.
Let's see. What
or
it is.
straight technology.
Okay, that is a 18.
Ooh.
It was powered by the coin.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So you do, and you start getting into this rabbit hole, and you do find all of these things. But with an 18, you find something else. You find that he is also doing a lot of stuff looking at Lacey, and you can kind of see that he is kind of obsessed with Lacey, but not in like a stalker way, but in that like that weird way how you've noticed that he interacted with you. It's that same like thing that he does. And you uncover something. Not about Dylan, but about Lacey.
What? What?
And you
Robot, get in here! There's a mystery afoot.
and through looking into Dylan, you actually find yourself on Lacey's like private online journal. And you find out that she is actually in love with Sam.
What?
Oh, that's juicy.
Okay.
And
Throws a loop in some things.
These are really long posts. This is a Photoshop of them together. This is weird. Is it kind of like does the writing actually say Sam's name, or is it just like it's like the way they describe it is like Sam?
it
or
describes
it's
it.
like
it,
a person from my past.
Yep,
that, like,
you know
does
exactly.
this.
Yep. And you get the sense that it's that
Her room
the
is
way-
so organized.
the way that she talks, like you can definitely see that like it's her the way that her parents are, like it she can't be that's like so deep that she is, and you can kind of get the sense that maybe this is why she's so mean, because it maybe not just be an attack, but it's almost like a defense mechanism for herself for the way that she is trying to deal with this. But there is definitely that you uncover that aspect of it.
To the juice bar.
Yeah, so with that, we are going to make our way to the Esports Club meeting for the very first time. Are you're doing that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. So as you all kind of like go and meet up, you see Riley is there, like the crafty table is just set up, all of the snacks and drinks. And
I will say it is at the juice bar, but like in the back room.
Oh, great, perfect. Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
That's what I said.
That works even better. I like
It's
that.
like a picnic table set up, like a couple of picnic tables with like any computers that we could find. Like it's just a smattering of like laptops, some full desktops,
Oh,
like
I love
LAN
it.
party type
I
of
love
thing.
it. Yeah.
They're all different.
Sorry.
Like,
Yeah.
older, newer, like it's a big old mix.
You're getting set up, and the head of the juice bar, Ernie, comes in and he's like, Riley, just let me know if you need anything else. You've got it for the next few hours, so just let me know.
And it was so nice of you to sponsor some free juices for the team.
Hey, of
So
course, you
nice
give me.
of you.
I'll be there supporting you guys. I love me some video games. I'm
Thanks,
so good
Ernie.
at that Pong thing, right? That's what you kids are playing nowadays, right?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes.
He's like,
Oh, Ernie.
as he does, and everybody starts to walk up, and you see, I'd say Kian is there first, and then you would have Alec arrive. Yep, like kind of running in.
Glad you can make it.
Probably thinking you're late, but you're the second one there, so next to Kian. And then I'd say HQ would kind of come in.
And I feel like HQ is ordering like a juice before he goes back, and he probably has like a very strange order that like maybe like Twizzler juice or like something just like really strange that like maybe they only make for him, like where
Yeah.
they like scrape the pulp and like put it in the cup for him or whatever.
Give me
Yeah,
fruit
just
bits.
like
I want fruit
With
bits.
like extra pulp.
yeah, it's like super pulp. It's like
It's
like
love it though.
cream of broccoli or something. That's how thick it is. It's like really like jambalaya.
I'd like to opt out.
Yeah,
That's why I have my own coffee pot.
Oh yeah, just throw it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Just so it's like a little bit above room temperature. I'm joking. I'm joking. No one make it.
It's called the HQ. The only one who would ever order it.
Go ahead and grab a seat wherever, but keep that drink away from me.
No problem.
You all see Zane walk in. As he comes in, he's got his book bag, and he kind of sits down and will set up his own laptop and start
Great.
setting up. You actually watch as he like pulls out a second monitor. We'll set that down, kind of hook that up as well.
Kian will grab like one of the Ethernet cords that's loose and bring it over to help plug it in.
Oh, thanks. Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
I'm great. I'm glad you can make it.
I wouldn't miss it. He kind of looks around at everybody, and it's at that point that you see Samantha walk in.
Oh, hey! Yay! Just pick whatever computer you want.
Oh, I brought my laptop.
Perfect. And I'll go
It's
over.
on the table. It's covered in sunflowers.
Yeah, I'll plug it in.
Okay, great. And you all kind of gear up and kind of start getting up. Everything kind of booted up and kind of get the game loaded on everybody's computer.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and Zane.
Yep.
Did anyone else?
You watch as Alina.
Elena!
Alina.
Hey, is there room for me?
Yeah, there's space right here.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna go right next to her and be like, I'm so glad that you're here.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
You're gonna be great.
Oh, thanks.
Just go ahead and throw on your headphones, everybody. We'll start talking on mic.
And you watch as Alina pulls out this like pink laptop, kind of opens it. There's like little like like fuzzy pom poms kind of glued to it, and her name Alina is kind of like bedazzled across the back of it.
Spirit animals.
Yeah, she opens it up and kind of pulls it out and pulls out a mouse, also pink, with a pink cord plugs in. Kind of goes. And so you have, I believe there are six here now. Right?
Okay.
I believe if my math is
Perfect number for underlook.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, actually, if everyone wants to load up their games, we're going to be splitting into 2 teams of 3 to practice against each other. And yeah, he'll like dive right into it. He has a specialty in performance esports.
Under HQ's breath, he goes, "Thanks, Alpha."
But yeah, I can imagine like Riley being on the outside of like the communications. You just hear people like yelling and saying
And
things
she's
in game.
taking notes for the school because she has to prove that this is like a viable club for people. So she's like just checking the boxes and smiling.
There was probably a debate on whether it was an X or a check, like on those boxes, right?
Oh, when you fill it
When
in.
you fill in a box,
You mark an
Right.
X.
does
or
Riley do
check mark?
X's or does she do check
Or
marks?
fill in the whole box.
Or does she fill in the whole box?
Ooh.
I feel like that'd be really important to write.
It's true. And she wouldn't want any mistakes to happen, so she probably would fill in the whole box.
Yes, perfect. No, and like if you ever like went over and
Yes.
erase it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
For
like
sure. Like
obviously
a
it's-
Scantron test.
it probably like
100%.
bugs her a little bit that like it's called a checkbox, but actually doing checks makes you go out of the box.
Yes.
So it's like, why would anyone do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
So we have Alina, Zane, Kian, Alec, HQ, and Sam, who are our 3 teams.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Alina and HQ
Okay,
and Alec on a team.
leaves you, Sam,
Sam
and Zane.
and Zane.
Oh, look at that.
Weird.
Interesting.
Weird. No.
Be on my team.
All right, so how this is going to work, each team is going to first roll, actually is going to roll a gaming check, and so I'm going to say that is technology.
Okay.
As you kind of gear into that just to see how you game, it is going to be a team versus team, so it's going to be the average of all 3 rolls.
Okay.
That's kind of how we're going to do it, and I will roll for the 2 NPCs.
And I have a specialty that I'm using.
Zane also has a
Oh, no.
specialty.
Story point. It's worth it. Just do it. You have to say roll the 2.
Oh
You have to
my
be good at
goodness.
this.
I'm sorry.
You have to finally be good
I
at
rolled a
this.
snag.
Oh, do you
Take
really?
a story
Yeah.
point away.
I still have to go.
Keep that.
I also rolled
It's fine.
Oh my God, you! Oh, there's a shine on it, and I thought you failed, but okay. I was like,
True.
I like how quickly I flipped on you. You're like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, that's okay. And then I was like, how dare you? No,
Well-
I didn't do much better.
We're new at this game.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah.
fine, I promise.
All right.
Oh, she's sitting on the other side of me, and like I'm between you two.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
It's feeling awkward.
Get something in my brain is doing other things. Kian, what'd you get?
13.
13.
Because I'm teaching. I'm letting
Sam,
them
what'd you
win.
get?
11.
11. Okay. Zane got an 11.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh,
HQ.
I got an 8.
8.
Okay.
Alec.
7.
7.
Oh.
Alina got a 14.
Let's go, Alina.
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
team.
Yep.
I feel like we're all surprised at that.
Yeah.
You're pretty good at this, Alina.
Also, if I type in math, it doesn't pull up the calculator.
Did you type in math? I feel like we get a story. The DM typed in math.
Because I was saying it, so I just started typing what I said. Gonna be one of those episodes, y'all. Gonna be one of those
We're gonna get lots of
episodes.
story points
That's
then.
so.
Oh my goodness. All right. So the Alina HQ Alec team got a 9 as far as your team score.
We averaged it.
Yep. Kian, Sam, and Zane got an 11.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
Kian's team is up, and it's at that point that you finish the first game that there's a knock on the door, and you see Georgina kind of come in. Hey, is this the Esports Club? I hope I'm not too late, am I?
So we're all in it, but I think Riley is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I'll go over to Kian and I'll tap him.
Hold on.
No.
And good game, everybody. Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Georgina just showed up. Do you have room for her on your teams?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just grab. Do you have a computer? Or...
Yeah, I got it brought my own. Yeah.
Oh, great. Riley, we're gonna need one more person.
Oh, you don't want me.
Oh, it'll just
You
be.
can join our team. We're gonna lose all day anyway.
All day.
I don't have a computer.
Well, we've got a ton.
There's one right here. You can use the all-in-one.
I mean,
Georgina, you're with us.
Okay, cool. Where should I set up?
Right over here, next to me.
Cool. And you watch she'll pull out her laptop, open up, covered in like comic and anime stickers, like just you can't even see anything of the case itself. As
Amazing.
It opens it up and
Okay, so sit right here.
okay.
We're gonna teach you how to play the tank.
Okay, I guess I should learn about the game if I have to write down if it's fun.
yeah,
or-
totes.
Okay.
You all are coming to AGC, right? You're all coming to Angel Go Con, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Catch you in.
Probably.
What
No,
about?
No, he's going.
I'm going.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. You are. Now what? And then she'll look. Hey, what about you?
This is Alina and Zane.
Alina, Dane, yeah, you're coming, right? And I was like, hi. Probably not. Maybe.
What if I bribed you with snacks?
Maybe.
I got close.
And Zane is like, sure.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You're going?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I love
I'd
cons.
be there. Never been.
It'll be a good thing to experience together for the first time.
I like that.
Yeah. Anyway.
And Georgina will set up.
We're going separately.
Georgina sets up right across from you, Alec.
Cool.
Yep. And we'll set up. And so, do you also take?
Yeah. So you said a tank character? So
Yeah.
like this one, I think. What's that one? It's Rain.
Rhinestone?
Oh, Rhinestone.
Rhinestone.
Yeah. So
He's
basically,
got a big
you
shield.
have a giant shield,
Okay.
and you're
Yeah.
super sparkly.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah.
So like you distract them with like your shininess, and
Yeah.
if you take off your shield, it flashes them in the face.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
That sounds fun.
our job is to stand behind you and be scared.
Okay.
What I do is I shoot this like energy ball that like hits you in the back and it heals you.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great tactics, Alec. I love that we're all talking this through. We did through, so I know your natural movements in the game. We're gonna change some formations within the teams. Try out new tactics this time. See what happens.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and make me another gaming roll.
Yay!
So,
I always roll at disadvantage. Or, I mean,
Yeah. Snag.
Let's roll.
it is not performance; it's technology.
Oh my god, our team's so bad.
we are too bad. We're really
Oh,
bad.
we're really bad.
How bad are we?
A 6.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we're really bad.
That's better than my 2.
yeah.
Oh, no.
I got a 7.
It's my first time though.
Alina is gonna roll. Oh, no.
But that just means we're underdogs.
Yeah.
When we
I'll get him
enter-
the next game.
Yeah.
Or the one after that.
Is there going to be a competition? There's always a competition, right?
That's what we're gearing up for.
Yeah. Is it at the con?
Are we gonna get jerseys?
Yeah, if we get the budget.
Oh, we should all have to make our own.
Oh.
That's what's great.
I can make the jerseys.
Kian, what'd you get?
6.
Sam, what'd you get?
15.
Ooh.
HQ.
7.
Alec.
I rolled a 2 again.
We're at 2.
No, like 2.
Total?
Riley.
Total.
6.
Oh, so I will say for flavor, Kian has been coaching, not really playing the game.
Yeah, of course.
And he's been, with his character, sort of protecting Riley's character so that she doesn't get beaten up
I
too
love
bad.
it.
and
I
hate the
love
game.
it.
Oh, that's so nice.
So, Alina fumbled, and I will explain why in a second. Georgina and Zane natural 20'd.
Oh!
So they
they
both
did.
got 25s.
Of course
My
they
babies.
did.
And so they just dominate.
Were they both on our team?
Yes.
Why did you evil laugh that?
I rolled a 15. Our team just.
I'm not even gonna do that math. It is just so bad. And so as you're playing, you're into it, and like you notice that halfway through, his character just stops moving and doesn't even do anything. And as you come out of it and you look up, good game, you look up and you see Lacey standing behind you.
Hey, you here to join?
She looks at you and goes, Alina, let's go. And immediately just goes like this, and Alina just takes her headphones off and starts packing up her
Stop.
computer.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you could just hang out with us instead if you wanted to.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
I can.
You can have both of you can roll, or one of you can take an edge.
Take the.
I have a
Are you
D4
higher?
in
Okay,
persuasion.
go for it.
But you're downshifted 1 because Lacey is in the room.
Copy.
Ooh.
Not great rolls. So that's only 8.
8. You watch as she looks and goes, "Thanks for having me. It's really fun. I'll see you guys around." And we'll pack up her computer and
HQ is just thinking about like posts. Like he didn't get a chance probably to read everything.
Yeah.
But he's just like remembering like posts and like staring at Lacey the entire time. And like he hasn't processed the whole thing or even what he's gonna do with it.
Yeah.
But in his head he's just remembering like
Yep.
maybe an entry with a poem in it. or something.
And you watch as Lacey like goes by and goes at Sam and just kind of just does that just kind of like just that like up nose turn, like, really, this is what you gave up cheerleading for? That like almost that like, you know, very very judging you as she kind of just walks by, and Riley sees this as well, and she just goes, "Come, Alina." And Alina just head down, just kind of walks out as Lacey just completely just like looks back and goes, "Nerds," as she
Alec shouts out as she's walking out, "You're always welcome here."
and as the door closes, as you see Alina, Lacey, and Tori walking out of the juice bar with you see Lacey had a drink in hand, so probably get the sense that came in, saw through the glass door, and
Well, this was a good first practice, everybody. Go ahead and practice on your own. We've got different tactics to try out, some new things, but I'm glad that all of you are here. And remember, we're just practicing against each other. We're all a team together.
Okay.
GG.
GG.
GG's everyone.
I have a question. What does that mean?
We're a team together. We're going to be playing against other...
No, what does GG mean?
Oh, good game.
Oh, I get it. Okay, cool.
good question. As you're all like packing up and everything, Georgina comes up to you. All right, so what are you wearing?
Oh. For a second, I swear to you on everything, for a second I thought about myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can see me.
You did that. You can do that again.
You just type math in your brain.
He's probably wearing like a sleeveless shirt, like a track shirt, and just like regular like.
Georgina asked Alec, just straight up, "What are you wearing?"
Clothes.
To the con. What are you wearing? You're dressing up.
Oh
right?
yeah.
You're totally dressing up. You have to dress up.
I was thinking about dressing up as Android.
God, you should totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
that
been
sounds
working out
awesome.
like crazy, so I feel like I can actually fit in the
Oh
muscles.
yeah, that sounds great.
What about you?
Oh, I have a top secret cosplay that I'm working on that I'm pretty sure I am going to be the first to ever do it, and I can't wait to show it off.
Recently, I found out that I'm really good at keeping secrets.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. You're going to be so good at this one because I'm not telling you.
Oh. Fine. Then I'm not telling you my secrets.
Okay. You want a juice?
Yeah.
All right, let's get a juice. Okay, cool. Extra sugar. I hear they have one that they crush up little tarts, put it in it.
No way.
Oh yeah, way.
Reese there?
Tip. She takes off running, but you're just gone. And you look over, and Zane comes up to you.
Great job in game. You're really good.
Oh, yeah, thanks. You're too. You're a good coach. And the team's gonna do good.
I had a great coach from my team in Japan.
Yeah?
Yeah. He really helped me out to figure out some of these techniques.
Great.
I could show you sometime.
What are you doing tonight?
I am busy tonight, but I will let you know. And Keen's just gonna leave.
Okay. And Zane just kind of sitting there, just kind of watch as he pulls out his gaming device, his handheld gaming device, and will just start playing as he puts on headphones and just walks out, playing as he's walking, not really paying attention to where he's going.
Keen's gonna pull out his phone as he walks and write an email to Toshi.
Okay.
Just started playing again. Miss you. Send.
Okay. All right. Got it. Yep. Riley, your phone buzzes.
Is everyone occupied?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
I'll check it.
Okay. It's Tracy.
I'll read it.
Reluctant.
And it just says, I see. That's all it says. In reply to the message you sent.
Oh.
And there's been a couple throughout the week that you've gotten as well that you see in the last one you sent. It's just it says, I see how it is. And that's all it says.
I put my phone away.
Okay. Done. All right. All right. Is there anything anybody else gets in for the rest of the day? You have the evening to yourselves. Is there anything Keen is doing this evening? I know. I knew the answer to that. I 100% knew the answer, but I still feel like I needed to ask.
He's gonna go home and play Sentai.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And so unless there's anything else anybody else wants to do, we're going to finish up the day. It kind of goes down fairly, fairly uneventfully.
There's one thing I think Alec wants.
Yeah, what does Alec want to
I
do?
think that he realized that his room is a mess.
Yeah.
So he's going to do two things.
Okay.
He's going to go to the store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to buy two things. Sorry.
Okay.
He's going to go to the store at Robertson's. That's the name of the store.
Okay.
And he's going to get all new snacks that he's never had before and scented trash bags.
A step up.
Nice.
But he doesn't have a trash can. So he wraps it to the door.
Baby steps.
I love it. You hang out with, also, Georgina hangs out with you. You geek out the entire time just over everything. Very, very similar interests.
We both get the strawberry flavor.
Yep. And and you just hang out and just, chill and
Cool.
And then kind of is like, oh, I gotta go. And you watch as she goes out, she actually stops and pulls out rollerblades and puts them on as she rollerblades away down the street.
She goes fast too.
And and you see her just kind of skating off. You see the little pigtail pom poms just kind of bouncing as she.
I pull up my phone and text the group chat. I'm like, did you guys know that Georgina's cool as heck?
Yeah, she seems amazing.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
For the last
We're all still here.
You don't have to do that.
To say bye in the group chat.
It's just in succession, all three.
HQ just posts the.
Oh, okay, sorry. Bye.
It just says, okay, sorry, HQ. Sorry, Riley. Sorry. Send.
It's just everyone's one after another.
Silence.
Face palms and the double hearts.
Rather send the crying laugh.
That's so funny.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All right. We're going to go ahead and kind of move to the next time for the track tryouts for Alec.
Ooh. Is this a public thing? Can we
It
be
is.
there,
Absolutely.
cheering him
100%.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Keen knows, and I've texted the group chat hey, Alec has his tryouts today. Do you want to meet there?
I'll be there.
Yeah, HQ is I'm there, and then like opens up his laptop and just like looking who's racing, and I want to know if there's anyone that like maybe plays dirty or does anything that's been known to
Steroids.
yeah, or just like cheat, or maybe they get a little rough in the lanes.
Okay, give me computer rolls, a technology computer roll.
Yeah, just give him a little heads up.
Okay.
11. No, not 11. 8.
8. Okay. You look up and you're not able to really find anything like particular on anybody.
Like in depth.
Yeah, nothing really in
like
depth.
records. Or something.
No, you get a sense of like, hey, this is who's pull up like the tryout list, and that's but there's nothing. You start looking for people and you just can't quite, get that, through to that to really pull what you need from that.
Yeah. So I just, put in the back of my head like who the top record people are, and like just so if he is really anxious about it, I just have like oh, you're not that, you're very close to racing at this guy's level or that guy's level.
Yeah, I'd say the two top like competition who are already on the track team, but not necessarily trying out, is Xavier Gill and Peter Ward are the two that are, kind of the school's already top like athletes, and they're probably going to be there looking at the tryouts and seeing who is, going to make the team.
Gotcha.
As you kind of make your way out there, you start to stretch, and everybody kind of makes their way over to the UCAG Athletics Stadium. I'm actually going to say that there is an actual like track field. It's not the football stadium because it's fall, and so football season will be gearing up. So there's an actual like side stadium off of that has the track, and it has all of the actual like track and field type events that you would see in that. So pole vault, high jump, long jump, and then all your various races that you would have with that. So as you start to get out there and stretch, everybody is in the stands as you kind of on look.
And it's fall, so we all have like tea and coffee.
Yeah.
Lacey shows up and has made signs for everyone. And have like
you mean Sam?
Sam.
Said Lacey.
Oh, Sam.
On the race.
You're so subconscious.
Okay, you got Lacey. I don't know why. Like, why am I so obsessed with it? My name is Sam. I made signs.
Got it.
And they're covered in glitter.
Yeah, they are.
And speaking of Lacey, though, do like the cheerleaders also like practice out here?
Yes.
Is it like multiple
100%.
things going
Absolutely.
on? Okay, so
Yep.
then that's a good reason for Riley to be there too, because she probably has to like go by all the clubs because it's like the first week of clubs and stuff. So
Yeah, there is.
we doing the rounds.
Yeah, and this is kind of like the catch-all from the football stadium is just football right now. So this is kind of the catch-all. So you've got, your various other sports kind of just doing warm-ups and rehearsals and stuff like that. Like the cheer team is there doing their practice, getting ready for the next game and yada, all that stuff. So, yep. So with that, I need you to roll me a athletics sprinting. That's your specialization. And what I'm going to have is I'm going to have everybody else roll for the other athletes that are there.
Oh,
That's fun.
And so you'll go ahead and all roll with a D6.
Okay.
So,
I feel like his like racing wardrobe is like not fashionable though. It's like old, like 70s, like short shorts and knee-high socks. And he's just like stretching out.
I need fan art.
100%. Yeah.
Red sweatpants. His shirt is tucked into his shoulder.
Yes, but it's the red shorts with the stripe. Like, coming up the sides,
Yeah,
and then
for sure.
the white socks, but with the red
Yep.
stripes
Oh,
on the
yeah,
tops.
yeah.
But they go almost to the knees. Yes.
And then
Living my
flip
best
flops.
dream.
No, just
Okay.
Nope, red Converse.
Yeah,
Red
yeah.
Chucks.
I know we've dealt with like monsters and all these situations and fires and stuff, but for me, this is the most important role I've had this entire
we
year.
have story points.
Oh my god. Okay.
So we're rolling athletics, right?
You're rolling athletics, but you're rolling with a d6, and so that's kind of what you're rolling for.
Yeah. We want to do bad so he does better.
Yeah.
I rolled really well.
I'm gonna
That's
use a
nice.
story
And
point.
why?
Yes.
I'm using a story point because Okay.
This is for track
I don't
as
want
you're running track, and there are 3 laps, so we're going to do 3 rolls.
Oh, okay, that makes me feel better.
So
Okay. I rolled a 14.
All right, so we have a 14 for Alec. What'd you get?
20,
20.
30, 20.
14. No, 13. Sorry.
13. Okay.
Riley's on your side. 6.
6.
21.
21.
Oh,
All right.
So whoever that he rolled for, when we're getting ready to go, I'm gonna talk to him and I'm gonna be like, "It's gonna be okay." Here's the thing: there's this old movie I used to watch, and they had this catchphrase, but I changed it for myself. So I say, "I know I can. I know I can. I know I can. I know I can." And every single time I end up winning. So you're gonna be okay, bud? All right, cool.
The guy's like, yeah, man. Yeah.
I think he was talking to himself, but like,
Definitely like just like. So takes off, and you fall back into third as you're making your lap.
okay.
You got this.
Yep.
come on, Alec.
My guy's like, heroes get remembered, legends never die. Let's go.
What's your guys' name? HQ.
Oh God, I bet you he just has like a generic name, but he calls himself like something where he can put like a lightning bolt in the name, like Bolt or Volt or Volt. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
All right, I want to be Chad.
Bolt and Chad.
I'm Chad.
Bolt, Chad, and Alec.
Yeah, my guy's super competitive.
It's fine. I didn't run this one like great.
It's all right. Give your guy a name.
Yeah. His name is Bing, and he just is happy to participate.
I love it. And do you want to name your guy?
Yeah, let's go with Travis.
Travis. I got it.
Yeah.
Love it.
He's really good.
He's really good.
He is.
At least in the first round, he was.
Yep. Travis is taking the lead. All right. Go ahead and roll me a second round of rolls. And you're remembering to roll all of your dice because you're specialized, right?
And you take the higher.
And you take the higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
19. Nice. What did Volt get? 18. All right. What did Bing get?
Also 18.
Ooh, neck and neck. We got a race now.
You're doing so good,
16.
sir.
Oh,
Thanks.
So good. And Travis?
Travis is falling behind with a 7.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, yeah. So with that one, Alec, you take the lead as Volt continues to stay in second, but with Bing on Volt's heels, followed by Chad, and then Travis has just got like short burst sprinter, and so now you're starting
Travis
to.
is reserving his energy for the third lap.
That, but there's also could be the 100-yard dash is what Travis gets for stuff like that because there are multiple tracks stuff as that.
But I feel like as Alec pulls forward, Kian and Sam are losing their minds.
Yeah.
One, the cheerleader comes out.
Yeah. Yep, and like you look and you're like the only people in the stands, and so like actually, sure, there's other like people just watching us better, but y'all are just definitely stand out and just losing your mind.
On his laptop.
Yeah.
Excuse is like putting it in, like looking at the janitor look at us, like guys, settle down.
Yep.
He's gonna do it.
I'm so nervous. Go ahead and give me that third and final lap. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh no.
That is that's a 20. Dirty 20.
Oh, nice. What did Volt get?
13.
13.
Short circuiting.
16.
Sometimes catching that wind isn't as great as catching those waves. 9, bro.
Yes, 100%.
such a Chaz.
And Travis, what did Travis get?
Travis got a 17.
A 17. Right.
Baby.
But with that, you watch as Alec keeps the lead and pulls a little bit ahead as he comes around. As Travis comes back from then, finishes in second, followed by Bing, and then Volt, and then the Chad.
Yeah.
Chad.
Do I get a participation?
Chad, you don't even go to this school.
After he crosses, he immediately turns around. He's like, "Good game, guys. That was amazing." I feel like everyone's just like,
People actually get into it. They actually high five as well because you're trying out for the same team.
Right.
So
I knew you could.
everyone's like, yeah, and everyone, is like, oh wow, you're really fast, man. He said, bro, you're really quick, dude.
"Yeah, one time outran fire."
My outran fire.
One time I ran to a burning building.
And it made it out unscorched.
Yeah,
Totally.
me too, dude.
I feel like it gets a little bit more like throwing when he's at like athletic situations.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna do the high jump.
Okay.
Oh.
No sprint.
Oh, Chad's really good at jumping.
We're gonna say that with this though, everybody rolls a d4, not a d6. As you're all. I know it was athletic, but there'd be a different group of people as they're trying the high jump or something like that. We'll say we'll continue with the d4.
Well, whoever I am.
But it's fine. We can keep the same ones just to make it
Okay,
easier.
great.
Just the same ones.
Chad didn't do well.
Travis is the the high jump.
Ooh.
Why did you roll a nat 20?
You look so small from down there.
This guy.
My guy is a villain. Like he's dressed like a villain too. He's wearing like standing
My brain just like completely. Go ahead and roll a d6, not a d4. So change out what you roll because it's your athletics roll. You're not specialized, so it would continue to be a d6.
Yeah.
Yours is whatever yours is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the same roll.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, what did you get?
I got a 12.
A 12.
I crit and have a 4, so 24.
Nice.
14.
9.
4. Ooh, okay.
Travis is really bad at that.
Yeah, not Spurs. And
He has
so,
to roll a natural 1.
ooh, yeah.
And then a 3 on the.
Ooh, yeah. Travis definitely hits the bar, like doesn't even make it, or just slams into it as it goes down.
Guys.
Alec, you're decent. Like you get over it, but you definitely like you hit it and it falls down as you're going over it.
He like looks up.
Volt
Gravity.
Yeah, Volt over clears
This is where you go like over.
the bar and into the pad. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
With that, we definitely Volt probably is going to be at the head of the high jump, which is fine. Again, not necessarily.
I won what I'm good at. So
And then let's go ahead and try the long jump this time. So this will be a running start and then you jump. So again,
I don't know if you know this, but when I morph, I get 3 times jump.
you're gonna morph.
No.
You've been standing.
There was a battle between Alec and Ahren
a long time, man. Like, what are you doing? They called your name for a while.
Okay, I'll do like a fake one. It's Alec time. Okay, that's an 18.
Okay, 18,
12.
12,
11.
8,
21.
21.
Travis.
It was the long jumper.
Terrible at the short jump.
Travis has
Amazing at the
really
long
long, like Travis is like 6'4", so has those long legs, so lands and like puts his legs up, and then so he gets that extra thing because he has the legs that kind of come out.
4 days.
And so so Travis is going to be the long jumper, and let's go ahead, and the last event of the day is the hurdles.
Okay.
So
Can you imagine?
Is this my redemption?
Can you? Yeah. All I'm thinking. I have to watch it.
If it's a nat 1.
Spend story points.
I'd allow it.
So how this is going to work, you're going to make your initial check, which is for sprinting, so you can do your specialization. And then it is going to be, and then it's going to be 5 consecutive athletics rolls, just regular, for jumping over the hurdles.
Okay.
Got it. 5, yes, because there's 5 hurdles in total. Your first one will do athletics for that. What'd you get?
10.
10. Okay.
22.
Ooh.
Here's the thing with Bing.
Here's the thing with Big his show on CBS.
He tripped over that first hurdle,
Yeah.
like sprained his ankle, tried to get up, couldn't do it,
Oh my god!
and then just started crying. You rolled a
Did he
1.
have a crush on Chad?
Yeah, 100%. So Bing is out of the race.
Out. All right. What did Chad get?
7.
Oh yeah. And Travis.
Also a 7.
The 7. All right. Volt takes off in the lead here with Alec falling behind. Bing is out. And Chad and Travis are falling behind. Now we're gonna do the first roll for the first hurdle. So go ahead and roll.
It wasn't even a hurdle yet.
No, it was. You totally got to the first hurdle and it's just gone. It's all good.
You tripped on it.
Oh,
Nice. I already won the thing I wanted to win.
Yeah. All right.
Holy. Just maxed out both of them.
All right, Alec, what'd you get?
17.
17. Nice. Volt.
19.
19. Ooh. Thing is out. Chad.
26.
Ooh.
Oh,
With a crit. Nice.
Oh.
You leap over all the hurdles.
Also,
At once.
since you are the one and you're playing against me, thanks for that story point as the GM. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. What did you get, Travis? 9. No, Travis is not out. Yeah, you definitely get over it, but Travis hits it and it falls over, but you don't lose the momentum as you keep going. Chad is in the lead. With Volt falling behind, just like neck and neck with Alex. So it's like the three of y'all are literally neck and neck.
And it's like
Let's
the
go,
cool.
bro.
Yeah, yep.
My super report said I'd win and get on the team. They look like gazelles.
All right, the next hurdle comes up. Go ahead and roll for your
Oh, 15.
15. All right. 8.
Yeah.
Bing is still out. 12.
13.
13. Oh, Alec takes the lead. Alec takes the lead as you continue over the second hurdle. Coming up on the third one. Go ahead and make me those rolls one more time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I believe. Oh, 17. I'm consistent.
21.
Ooh, 21. Still out.
5.
5. Ooh, Chad. 5. Oh, yeah. Travis has hit every single hurdle that he's jumped over.
And still
he's
not crying?
He's long jump, not high jump. So it's those long legs.
All over it.
So, well, he gets over it, but his foot doesn't quite get up because his legs are so long. He hits it. And
Hops up there.
Yep.
Okay, let's try this one.
All right, fourth one, second to last hurdle. Let's go ahead and roll it one more time. As Volt has taken the lead, but Alec is right behind.
That's a 3.
Ooh.
15.
15. Bing is still out.
25.
25. Ooh.
Crit again. Crit. You are redeeming yourself.
You are. You're redeeming the hurdles.
The second win.
Help him.
11.
11.
I mean, Chad's got to win that with 2 crits.
I mean, that is it's looking up there.
Go here.
Final one.
Chad just goes around all this trying out for different jobs.
And I'm gonna say, with your teammates cheering you on, you can get an edge on this final roll. As you hear your friends, your best friends, cheering you on from the sidelines. I was
Jump over the hurdles. Don't fall.
Good advice.
Oh wait, I'm done.
You want to use it? Go ahead, use it.
We want
With
the
edge?
story.
I rolled an 8 and a 6.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. But it.
You got to.
Yeah. Roll it all.
Believe in us.
Way better.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice.
12.
12, still out.
15.
15, okay. And
8.
8. Oh yeah. Oh, Travis. And with that, you win hurdles.
Wait.
Yeah, it is neck and neck with Chad, but that
Well done,
one that
Joseph.
Chad kind of stumbled on a bit, you push forward and go. And yeah, you had that was it. You win. But as you're like kind of down there with your team celebrating, you watch as the coach comes up, and his name is Francisco. He just goes by Coach Francisco. He has that thing. He's like, you know what? We're all, pretty much adults now. Call me by my first name. Just call me Coach, but Francisco. And you kind of know that he was once like an Olympic silver medalist, but
For him.
had hit like in his last race where he almost got gold after winning silver the 4 years before, broke his shin in the final stretch. And so, but now he is now coaching track and field.
Was there a boy in the lane next to him?
There was not. But as he comes over, that was some incredible running.
I know, they were all so good.
They were. And he holds his hand up. Welcome to the team.
Oh, thanks, I appreciate it.
And
Wait, I'm on the team?
you're on the team.
Guys, I'm on the team!
And then Kian and HQ and Sam are already there, like hugging.
Miranda.
You guys aren't allowed on the field.
As
That's why you guys aren't supposed to be on the field.
as y'all are doing that, HQ, your alert goes off.
Oh.
And so as it does, you actually kind of pull it up real quick, and you are cross-referencing everything for Power Rangers and all those keywords, and an alert came up as someone was, as a news report was going on that, and blogs and all that, but one actually like really gets through, and you get the note that there was an accident on a bridge.
Oh.
And you kind of see news reports kind of come up, footage of this bus kind of hit on edge as the back wheel, and you see it start to it's like teetering, and that's live footage happening right now.
Oh yeah, guys, I hate to ruin this moment, but and I pull it up. We gotta go.
Oh. And so your teammates are coming up to you as you see, like, you kind of look up like to your friends going, hey, and then you see HQ holding his phone up to them, and like they all look at you with that look of, we gotta go, but you're like getting surrounded by your new teammates, and you're like, oh man, yeah, we should totally go out for celebration, drinks at the juice bar.
Yeah, totally. I gotta use the restroom.
I just wanted to say.
Volt.
That was very good.
Hey, what you brought to work? Like Volt is just staring at me. Like, you made an enemy. Alex.
That is your real name.
That is your real name.
Also, just as a flavor piece, Chad is helping Bing with like Bing, and they're together.
Don't worry, bro. You'll be surfing the waves in no time. Let's get you up, man. It's all good, dude.
You didn't even go here.
I slowly inch myself away.
And we go. Okay. So you kind of go like through the stadium tunnel and kind of make your way like where you can't, like, nobody sees you as you kind of duck away and kind of go and meet everybody as you kind of go down underneath the stadium, and you're like looking around, and there's no one where you are right now.
Okay, I think coast is clear.
We gotta go.
Alpha, can you teleport us?
Right away, Rangers. And I see the footage as well. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right.
Double, triple. Do I need to roll an alertness
Make
check?
an alertness check.
Just
Alec would never think about that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let me do that too. I'm in paranoia though.
Okay. Yeah. Make an alertness perception.
Okay, 15, 16, 17, 18.
16.
Both of you, as you're like getting ready to go, you see as two students walk by at that exact moment.
Guys, we cannot get caught here. What do we do?
And
again.
Okay.
Yeah. We all, and I do the same under the stall, under the stall.
Okay. It's coast is clear.
I shut the door. Okay, now.
Right. Hey, that was close. And all right, celebrate now. And then you're all beamed up with your various color schemes as you kind of appear morphed
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't.
Oh. Okay.
But you appear under the bridge,
Uh-huh.
kind of off on the rocks to where nobody, like you're kind of away and under everyone, where
We'll see
nobody
about that.
sees you.
13, 14, 15, 16.
16. Yeah, you're
No one sees.
you look around. Alpha teleported you into an area where it's obscure and safe and nowhere, so it's safe for you to morph.
Coast is clear.
But you can see, like, kind of up, you can see that back wheel of the bus as it's slowly teetering and slipping.
Whoa.
We have to get up there.
Yeah. I've got a plan.
Okay.
But first.
You can say it.
I can! It's morphin' time. Mastodon.
Pterodactyl.
Triceratops.
Tyrannosaurus. I'm so happy you said it. I was
Look at
looking
this.
like
I was
ready.
looking at you like.
I was like,
Say it. All right. So as you all morph, your suit comes onto your bodies as the helmet comes on, as you all strike poses as you come in. Yep, and there's random explosions behind you.
It's all the power from the morphine.
It is, of course, absolutely. You look up and there is this bus teetering, and you can see like the crashing of the rocky, waves under. You can see the rocks like kind of coming up on this.
All right, what do you got, Riley?
All right. You guys know cheerleading. I'll take a foot. You take a foot. We'll launch Sam up there.
Okay. Just a boost.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, excellent.
1, 2, down, up.
I love it. So you hop up and you go and you throw. Go ahead. Give me athletics rolls.
Okay.
For you,
For me?
both of you.
Oh, okay.
Both Riley and Kian, give me athletic rolls.
5. Oh, I'm sorry, 6.
10. Okay. So you'll get one shift up.
Okay.
But go ahead and make me an acrobatics flying.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
specialized in that.
Yeah.
So I will take. I gotta shift up, yeah?
You get one shift up, yep, because of the one success on their rolls.
Oh,
great!
And with a 6.
And a 6, so that's a 26.
Oh, absolutely. So you launch Sam up. Sam, you go flying into the air. Already your jump distance tripled as you go up and you land right next to the bus. And you can see Angel Grove High School kind of on the side of it.
Oh no!
It's our high school.
And you see what you see, and like it's starting to go, and you can see the bus driver is actually like slumped over, and you can see like the kids like kind of freaking out and whatnot, but you see there as you are going kind of coming up trying to get to it, but like being careful, you see a like smaller like probably senior 17 like Asian girl kind of making her way up as she's like trying to get to that, as she's like keeping it balanced and kind of keeping everybody balanced, but for the most part they're kind of freaking out, and you can see it's like going and it's starting to come back. You also see that there is a very, very bad accident in front of you as well, where you can see several cars have turned over, and you can just quick perception see that there are people trapped in cars as well, and go ahead and make me an alertness roll actually.
Insane?
Bus.
This is Buzz hanging out.
No, just alertness, just straight alertness. Yep.
13.
13, that's enough, as you can see that there is one of the cars you can see is smoking. So there's a total of 4 cars that have gotten in this that are all like kind of overturned, and then another like probably 7 or 8 in this pile up. But of the 4, there are people trapped and possibly injured, you're not sure. But that's just what you see as you land up there.
Tell everyone that
Okay.
one of the cars is smoking. There are a bunch of people trapped. You guys need to get up here ASAP.
How tall's the bridge?
I'd say the bridge is probably 30 feet up.
Oh, great. We jump.
Oh,
I jump up.
30, 40 feet up. Yeah,
Make that jump.
absolutely, y'all can.
So once I get up there, I'll say, Sam, HQ, Kian, try to get everyone out of these cars. Alec, help me hold this bus.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to the front of the bus and like pull it.
Got it. So yeah, as you go and you jump up and you land just like kind of you grab the edge and kind of pull yourself up, and you land right next to the bus. And you can see like there are like people already like kind of dazed and oriented, but they are already like kind of noticing you all. The two of you go to the bus.
Mm-hmm.
What are the three of you doing?
We're gonna run to the cars.
Yeah.
Okay, check.
To save people, to get people out.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me athletics or brawn rolls for the grabbing the bus and holding. It's gonna be brawn, I gotta say. I know. So it will be brawn because you're literally using your natural strength to do it.
Is the curse still happening?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. 17?
Yep. The curse of twos is still there, in case you're wondering. But 17, you grab, and as you grab on, you get onto the bumper, and the bumper begins to bend and pull as Alec, you come in and you grab underneath the chassis of the car itself, and you kind of grip on and hold it, and you're holding it in place. It's not pushing forward, but you kind of lose that grip for a second as your natural strength pulls and bends the bumper right off. Like not off, but like bends it to where it keeps you from getting on and get that good leverage.
So the driver's in there, and then there's one girl?
No, there's a full class. Or full,
Okay.
It's a full bus, but you can see there's one who's like keeping
the balance.
It's just like, okay, physics is a thing.
Yeah.
Here's how we're gonna try and
Is
keep
it the front or the back of the bus that's on?
The back of the bus is the one that is kind
teetering?
of. Yep.
Okay.
And that's
so
why you
I'm
grab the
gonna
bumper.
yell to all the kids, everyone to the front of the bus. And I'm gonna go to, is the door open?
The door's not open.
Can I open it?
Give me a second, and we'll get to that. We're gonna go to you all. You all go to each cars. As you get closer, you can see that a small fire has started on one of the engines of the cars. Oof. So,
The one that's on fire, I want to run to first.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Great. HQ runs to the one on the fire. You two run to cars. You can see there are two of them that are completely like overturned and like kind of crushed in, and you can see there is someone like kind of like struggling, and you kind of hear that, help, is anybody there? My leg, it's stuck, I can't move it. And then the other one you get to, you actually see someone is like been knocked out in their car as it's kind of over, and you can see that the like side of the door and everything is just completely just crunched and demolished.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to the one that's crying for help and see if we can like assess what's happening.
Okay,
So
got
it's crushed with a leg.
Yep. So you see, so it's overturned, and you can see where they kind of fell, and the dashboard had crunched down and is now pinning their legs to the car itself, between the car and the ground.
Gotcha.
So it's like a clamp over their legs, and so they can't get out.
All right, I need you to brace yourself, and then I'm gonna pull out Blade Blaster.
Okay.
Flip it to the blaster mode.
Okay.
And like the lower setting that
Got
I
it,
used
yeah,
before,
yeah.
and start to like carve it.
Try to weld and
Nice.
cut out. Okay, great. Go ahead and give me a targeting roll.
Yes, I will. And
this will definitely be focus aim. As you are absolutely
Special
being
team.
very careful with this.
Well, okay, that is 17.
17. That is enough to start to carve away the kind of door area that has crumpled. As you carve it away and kind of get that last little bit, as you come up, you kind of grab it and just toss that little section of metal off to the side. And now you see them, and you can definitely see now where they are pinned in the car with the dashboard.
Sam, a little help?
Okay, yeah.
So
Run over there.
you run over there? Okay, because you had a car as well that you were in front of
Yeah.
as well. Okay, got it. So you kind of look there, hear Kian call for you and rush over to Kian to help this person. What are you doing to assist?
I'll help try and I guess like
Are we lifting?
are we lifting it? Are we trying to get the dashboard off of his?
Well, it's rocks now, right? Or what's
No.
the
It's
dashboard
the
is?
dashboard.
So like top of the car, dashboard. They're here. It's like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sandwiched
Gotta, like,
in between there.
pull it
Pull
open.
it. Yeah. So if I'll try pulling it open, you pull them out.
Okay. I can also help with pulling it open though.
Oh, you could do that. I'm not very strong.
I've got a little bit of brawn.
I do not have any.
Okay, so
I will do the pulling.
Yeah, yeah.
And get the person.
What are you guys talking about?
What is happening? Help me! I have two alarms.
who are you people?
Top 10. 10.
11.
That is 10 is what you need. The difficulty
Oh.
was 10 as you go to pull and you watch as it cries, and at that last, like, you get it just enough as Kian, you drag them out as you pull them. Legs are definitely injured, but you get them out and kind of get them to safety.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to HQ.
Yeah, so one of my from the survivor aspect, when faced with an emergency situation or instinctual choice, I gain an edge on survival or other related checks to know how to best navigate the situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Additionally, at any point where your smarts would be lowered to 0, a roll of willpower check or 10 above keeps me at 1. Yeah, so I'm looking at this car on fire, and I think right away, I hesitate and stop, and I kind of like check myself, like, no, this could blow up the car, and the person inside. So I want to roll some type of survival.
Absolutely.
To see like what's the best way to get someone out of a burning car who's probably like strapped in with a seatbelt and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So let's do that.
You'll have edge on it.
12.
12. Okay. So you're kind of looking around, and you can see if you can get the fire out, well, maybe a fire extinguisher or something like that. Obviously, that would be really helpful. But if you can't, then just cutting the seatbelt 100% is the first thing you need to do. Don't try to have them unbuckle it. They're probably in shock or unconscious. So getting to the seatbelt, making sure that you can get the door open, or if there's a window that you can bust and break and pull them out that way.
Gotcha.
But you also know that if you do break the window, you need to make sure that you have something to put over so that they don't get cut by the shards of the tempered glass.
Good call. So I think he like ducks down to the window. He's like, hello, it's your friendly neighborhood ranger. I'm gonna get you out. I don't want you to freak out or anything, okay? All right. I'm gonna do something weird. Power Rangers! What comes of that? I told you not to freak out. And then, like split it apart and like dig into it and like try to like.
Oh, I love it. I love that. Yeah. So go ahead and give me a might roll as you carve down into kind of trying to cut open.
So cool.
Oh, 10.
10. That's the difficulty 10, what you needed. So you cut and you start to carve down as you kind of go down, and you sear off like kind of the front half of that, and then as you come up and come over and just kind of like a can opener, just open the side of this, and you can see that they are in the seatbelt. They are upside down, so they're hanging, still connected to their seatbelt.
I'm gonna reach in there. So I'm like really close, trying to like unbuckle them, like click it or ticket. Am I right? And like pull them out.
Give us a story point. Give us a story point.
100%. Click it or ticket. Oh, it's so good.
Pull that guy at safety.
Oh, and pull them out into safety. Absolutely. As you make your way over, you can see now as you turn your attention back to the one who is unconscious in their car. What are you doing?
Is the car door, is that one like smashed in? Is
Completely smashed in. And you can see that like most of it has been crunched down to where it is like really, really hard to get to. I would say give me a science roll.
Oh no.
I know.
I believe.
5.
Okay. Yep. Cool. Yep. It is like the really only way that you can probably get to him is coming from the top down, and that's the underside of the car.
Okay.
As everything
so
else
I
has
can't
been.
try to like get in the window and like push it up.
You can't. There's really no way to do that.
Okay, so I have to go through the bottom of the car, and I'll be like, help!
Okay. All right. So Sam calls out for help as you're getting that person to safety. You're getting your person to safety. Sam calls out for help. We're gonna come back to you two. You're holding this bus. I need another brawn check from you.
Okay. Oh, can I do athletics?
It is brawn. It is brute strength.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a John Mulaney. Is that what you're thinking?
17. You keep it like it shifts a little bit as you feel yourself starting to slide because there's not a lot of traction on where you are right now, but it's just a little bit begins to shift. You hear the high schoolers in there kind of scream a bit, but as that shift, but you do keep control and hold of it as you're just literally arms under it, kind of holding it like this. Yep.
Keep doing the physics thing. You're doing great.
And as you're holding it, you go over, you yell at the kids to go to the front, and as they shift momentum, I need another brawn roll from you as momentum has shifted in the bus.
I'm in danger. That's a 19.
Hey.
And yeah, you do, and you hold it there as they kind of all start to move forward. As you move up to the door, and you go and you just rip off. Don't even have to roll anything. It's school bus doors. They're mostly glass. As you just kind of grab and just tear it open, you can see all the kids are kind of up front. You can see the bus driver is unconscious.
I'm gonna step into the bus to add some more weight, and I'm gonna start ushering all the kids out.
Okay.
And all the kids, and then the bus driver will be the last one.
Okay. So as you start to do that, and they start to come out, the concrete of the bridge where the bus is sitting begins to crack. And you feel the bus immediately just downshift and hit as it literally the ground under it just crumbles away from the like halfway up to it, and you feel all of that weight. You see, I'd say 6 of the 10 kids get out, so there are 4 left, and you watch as it goes down, the bus goes, they kind of go a bit, you watch as they kind of grab to the seats and they kind of go back, but you see as one kind of hits the back door, it opens, and now they're hanging on to the door as the bus kind of is hanging on. Your 19 maintains hold of the bus, but it is taking everything you've got to hold on, and you feel yourself starting to slide.
Oh, help.
So Kian had gotten the call for help from Sam, and then this commotion is happening. His instinct is to turn towards the bigger emergency. HQ, can you help Sam?
Yeah, I got it.
Because I think I need Dinozord powered now. Pterodactyl power.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna summon my pterodactyl.
Awesome,
Zord.
Absolutely. And so as you do, you see the pterodactyl kind of coming in as you jump up and land in, and you hear, "Greetings, Pink Ranger."
All right, we got a situation. Let's go down and get under that bus.
Okay, you fly down with the pterodactyl and you
Thrusters up.
Thrusters up. All right, so as you come up, you can see the one kid hanging onto the door. As you come up under it, as
I'll turn on like the loudspeaker and be like, "Heads up, kid!"
and as it begins to go up, what are you doing when this happens?
Are we? Can you give me a hand gesture of
Sure.
like how the bus looks?
So it was like this.
Okay.
It crumbled. It's now like this.
Okay. So you like kids can't physically walk up to the
They
front
cannot.
right now.
No, they would have to climb up
Okay.
the.
That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, everyone, it's okay. Stay focused. Climb forward. Get out that door. As I'm doing that, I'm kind of, I'm literally like monkey barring down to the bottom
Okay.
where this kid's hanging out the door, but like trying to like give a leg up here and there to the kids who are hanging
Climbing
onto
up.
the seats.
Okay.
So kind of helping
Okay,
them up.
I'm gonna roll for them as a whole. They will get an edge as you are helping them. As they come up, I'm gonna use a story point.
Yeah,
Roll.
that was from Bing.
With a 15, as you go down, you're like holding and able to push them up and kind of help them out of the car as you watch as you kind of trying to make your way down as you see Kian coming up under with the pterodactyl and begin to thrusters up as you see this kid like hanging on and kind of like trying to do what he can to just hang on with dear life.
I'm going to get to him if I can, put my arm around him.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, let go.
I need a persuasion check.
Yes, I love this.
What do you mean let go?
Ooh, 24.
And like, you promise you got me?
I got you.
And we'll let go.
And I let go.
All right.
And we fall on your.
And you
pterodactyl.
and you land on the pterodactyl as as the front half of it is like kind of pushing up on the bus, and you kind of land on that back half as it it kind of has this almost like cup-like shape to it.
I will say, here's a cool thing that happens sometimes in Power Rangers. You can totally come into my cockpit of my Zord
Yes,
with
you
the civilian.
Yeah,
Really?
absolutely.
Okay, I do that.
Yeah. So you kind of make your way as it's going up. You open the little front of the hatch of the cockpit as you go in, and there is another seat kind of behind it as you kind of sit down with the kid.
Oh, I don't need to sit. I'm getting back up.
Oh, you're getting up there. Yeah, you put the kid in there and then get down.
Yeah.
And then you get back out and you do jump off.
I'm gonna leap back into the bus.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'm going to try to right the bus, enhancing.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me, with your Zord, go ahead and give me a brawn roll.
Okay.
With your Zord. Yep.
Yeah, she can do it.
Go ahead and give me another brawn roll with an edge.
21.
With an edge and a shift up.
Oh wow.
Wait.
Okay.
That's 20. Oh, I'm so strong!
Nat 20 and the 6.
Yeah, and
too.
the 6.
Both dice maxed out.
Yeah, I maxed out both of them.
Yeah.
So as you go to push it up, and as you feel it kind of level, you start to back up and take steps back as you are dragging the bus itself as it just kind of.
I think that Alec thinks he's doing it by himself.
Yeah.
I'm so strong! Oh.
So you start moving through the bus and kind of get out, and as you get out, we're gonna cut over to you two.
Oh, the door's open. No.
So you call out for help.
Yeah.
You hear Sam call out for help. Are you heading over to help Sam? Okay. So you get over there and you can see that the car is kind of turned over, and the only way to really access the interior is through the bottom of this car. But you can give me a science roll as you get over there.
Oh, yeah, cool.
That is,
Would you count that?
I count that, absolutely.
Go. 23.
And
That's
and
incredible. It's like a little cocked.
Yeah.
Barely though.
No, it's
Gravity would have taken
you
care of
would
it.
have absolutely. So with you come over there and you can see, and just you're quick, even with your survival like instinct of that kicking in, you can see that if you are able to flip the car over, you can probably come in through the top of the car instead of having to come in through the bottom.
Gotcha.
But you got to be able to get it over safely without hurting the person inside.
Gotcha. Is there any rebar or anything from the bridge that's fallen, or like one of those like median things that we can use to like level?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah.
I'd say that there is like kind of construction that was going on here, and that's why everything was kind of a little weaker because they were doing construction. So you have the like concrete blocks that have like the rebars kind of coming in it that you can grab and rip out.
Yeah, so I think I'm like explaining this. Sam, give me one of those bars and one of these like huge bricks or whatever, concrete slabs, and be like, okay, we're gonna push down on 3, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right, give me a brawn roll. You can roll it together with a shift up, or one can roll it with an edge.
What do you got wrong? I don't have anything.
I have a D2 in bronze, so shift up would be a D4.
We should do that. Yeah.
Okay. So
Should I do it with an edge and a shift up, or just?
no, so both of you would roll with a shift up. So you would go to a D2, you would go to a
let's do
D4.
that.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
Yep.
basically like an edge,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Almost.
Ooh,
Wow.
20.
13.
Not natural 20 though.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So with that, you go and you both push down, and as you both push down and kind of slide this some cinder block or the median block in, it kind of forms this wedge, which gives you kind of leverage to kind of move around to the back and push and slowly, like as Sam, you push it up, you're there, HQ, to grab it, to let it down gently. And as you do, you flip this car over. Now you have an easier access to get to the person inside. Kind of as you see them kind of just like limply like moving in their seatbelt still, but they are definitely out.
You're gonna be all right, sir. We're gonna get you out of here A-okay. That was a lever and a fulcrum, in case you're wondering.
I'll
The
start
longer the lever.
blade blaster out the
Okay.
blade part, and
Yeah.
I'll just start cutting the roof.
Absolutely,
open.
like the jaws of life. You just start
Yeah, yeah.
carving out. Go ahead and give me a might roll with that.
Oh, 5.
5. You kick it in and you start.
Yeah, story point.
We need it.
Do it.
Story point. 10.
10.
Yes,
10 is what you need. The difficulty's 10. So as you start to carve and cut and kind of just ever so slightly like a can opener, as you start to move around and you kind of get just like an L shape as you grab and just peel back the thing where you can now get to the person who is now sitting in their seat, kind of just slumped over like this, kind of leaning with their seatbelt kind of stopping them. You can see the airbag has already popped and deflated, and so they're just kind of like this.
I'm gonna like lift their arms up so Sam can take them up.
Got it. Yeah. So you reach in and just kind of like
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, like I helped
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
You-
just
you-
like that.
They're still in their seat.
Oh, I already took that apart.
Oh, got it. Yeah. So you come in, just boom, and then kind of pass them up. As you grab them in their arms, you can now hear sirens start coming up, trying to get through the pile up of cars that have like just backed up on the bridge. So it's really hard. You can hear a helicopter up above, and you look up, and it is a medical helicopter. And so as it starts to go, you can start to see it starts to hover, and you start to see the line come down with the lift. So you all watch as the medical copter starts to lower the lift down, with the platform that they go onto, the gurney. That's what it's called. It's called a gurney. Totally didn't just remember that the whole time. And you can see, like, coming from the other side where traffic isn't quite as backed up, you can hear the sirens, and you see the ambulances and fire trucks start to make their way over here as you completely drag the bus up, as you lift up with the pterodactyl, kind of pushing it up to kind of give it a little bit of a lift like this, as it kind of slide. It gives you a little more easier push there. As you then stop, come down, and then kind of move over like that. And you can see the medical helicopter just kind of like looking. The pilot's like looking at you. You got any eye contact? And it's just like.
The kid behind you.
Waves. Like, no, don't. It's okay.
Kid behind you, like,
Pterodactyl. You're really not.
But you kind of come down and you're able to land as the wings kind of fold up as you land down.
What's this do?
What else I do? No, like Dosito.
Yeah, like a ramp shows up out of it, and they'll safely escort.
Yep. You
out.
safely escort the kid
And I'll
down.
say thank you, Terry, and but you're good. You're free to go for now, I think. I'm talking to my Zord.
I know. But
Oh.
the kid is just like, that was the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. As he's just like shaking, like just taking like steps, like, nobody's ever gonna believe this. Just gonna like take some steps forward. But as you thank Terry, he's like, of course, it is what we do. And that's what it does. So as you're all like kind of like settling in the dust that settles, you start to hear applause as you see all of the bystanders who were watching this happen, as you start to help the kids up and help the kids off.
The bus driver. I want to make
And
sure
you bring the bus driver off. Bus driver gets airlifted out along with the one who was unconscious. Both get airlifted out. The EMTs kind of come in and kind of take the others as they go. They, just from initial checks, they're going to be fine. It just looks like bumps. We're going to take them in just to be okay. But you kind of just get that sense. And you see this, like, civilians and the bystanders just cheering and clapping for you. And you just kind of hear like that, the word of the Power Rangers is starting to kind of get out there. And you see 2 news copters overhead as well that have captured everything here. And your alerts just start going like a slot machine winning. Like it's just over and over again. Like just on the side of your visor, you just see like your notifications when a tweet goes viral.
We're all button.
As it just goes off, and it is 99% positive.
Oh, cool.
As you kind of just look around, as literally everybody is cheering, and you see the kids just looking at each other like, I can't believe that happened. That this is wow. Like, did you see that? I know that's. Oh my god, that Pink Ranger's so cool. The blue and the red, the black, the yellow. Like, just kind of all just talking, and as you all kind of look, and you hop back in the pterodactyl and take off. The rest of you teleport as you make your way back together at that night, and you can see on the news just interviews, and you see kids going, I want to be the Yellow Ranger. Little girls saying, I want to be the Black Ranger. You see boys saying, I'm going to be the Pink Ranger. You see,
Yes, you will.
you know, everybody has all these people saying, I'm like, this is it. And you get this just feeling of, you know what? This is what we were supposed to do. That feeling of, am I truly worthy of this, that Kian was feeling? You now see what wearing this suit, what wearing this armor truly means to the world around you, as it's not just monsters and threats you're saving, but you're there to make a difference. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
So good.
I'm gonna cry.
So good.
Thank you all so much for joining us for this episode. We will be back next week. And remember, is it morphin' time? Good night, everybody.